Hey, what's up? This is Dr. Taylor Krick, and I want to make a short video about blastocystis. It's a parasite that I want to talk about just really quickly because I feel like there's this controversy that in the medical world, they'll say like, hey, you don't have parasites or parasites don't matter, or take this one day antibiotic and we're going to wipe this out and you never have to worry about it again. And I've even heard some people in the natural world saying, like, oh, blastocystis, everybody has it. It doesn't really matter. I see it absolutely jacking people up. I see that all the time. I also see it, sometimes hard to find. Sometimes people have had, five stool tests and it's showed up twice, but it's hard to know when it's been eradicated. And so I just want to share a couple quick documents that just kind of show and illustrate this, that show that it's hard to eradicate. I like to show people documents that are not my word for it. You do not have to take my word for it, but these say that blastocystis can be very difficult to eradicate. So here's three different things. The first, this is the GI map interpretive guide. The GI map interpretive guide. That's the stool testing that I do the most often. And this is the 65-page interpretive guide. So when it says blastocystis hominis, it says found worldwide. Symptoms could include all these things: IBS, vomiting, abdominal pain, difficult to eradicate. That's the point that I wanted to highlight. Consider antibiotics, oregano oil, Saccharomyces boulardii, which is a yeast-based probiotic. Herbal treatments may not be as effective. Consider some of these other broad spectrum antiparasitic herbs. Here's some other medications. Consider probiotics in these things. But the point is, it's difficult to eradicate. Here's another one that says this is biocidin from Biocidin. I use a lot of biocidin in a lot of different cases and applications and things like that because it's good antimicrobial. But this one is parasites for biocidin. It says biocidin has been used in many types of parasites, including Entamoeba histolytica, strongyles, that's what it says, pinworms, and cyst types. Blastocystis is one of the hardest parasites to clear. 3 to 12 months of treatment or longer is needed for chronic cases, as the life cycle of cysts can be quite long. So again, if you think that 1 month or one full moon cleanse has gotten rid of your blastocystis, I respectfully disagree. And sometimes we need to be persistent on this. Here's another one that's also a biocidin document. It's like head to toe biocidin applications. But down here it says blasto. Though most parasitic conditions clear within 2 to 3 months, common internal biocidin during the protocol, one may need to extend protocol length off and on biocidin for 6 months to a year in blastocystis hominis cases. Usually the cycling is done monthly around the full moon when parasites tend to hatch and circulate. Now, I like the Cellcore's full moon parasite cleanse. I do that very, very often as well. Cellcore full moon and Biocide, two of my most widely used, herbal supplements in the parasite world. But I just think that it's interesting. But my point of showing you this is that even if you ever had blasto and you still have symptoms, food sensitivities are really common, liver issues, histamine issues, things like that, reflux, other histamine related things. But if you've ever had any signs of blasto, doing 1 month is not going to kill this. Doing one full moon cleanse might not kill this. You need to be persistent on working on this for quite a while. And I've just seen that a lot in my office clinically lately, where somebody went to a practitioner, they found blasto. They said, oh, don't worry, we'll knock it out. It's easy. And here they are, with still having problems, still suffering. And I'm kind of saying, hey, I don't think you got this thing quite yet. Let's keep shooting at it. But I think it's interesting. But in my mind, it's pretty difficult to eradicate.